In this video, I'd like to explain to you how do you arrive at that price point that you offer on your home. And this video is intended for people that are going to be living in their homes as their owner-occupied residences, not as investors. Another disclaimer, these are examples. So this is based on a certain client's profile, and I don't know what you'll qualify for as far as interest rates. This is purely for example stance. So let's talk about offer price and how to come up with that. I usually like to tell clients, hey, you know what? Listen to your agent. They're out there. They know the market. You also want to think, what's the long and short of this? If your plan is that you're going to sell in 6 months or a year, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't be buying. But if this is going to be a home that you're going to be in for the next 5 or 10 years, let me tell you, going up an extra $5,000 or $10,000 or maybe more won't make that big of an impact on a monthly payment. So let's just start using an example of, say, a $250,000 house, and then we'll do a $350,000 house example. So let's say, for instance, you're in that $250,000 house price range, and let's put some assumptions in here. Let's use, I don't know, $400 a month for property taxes. So in this example, hey, your payment's $1,571. Okay. Now let's say that your agent says, hey, there's a lot more offers coming in. I think we need to go up. And maybe they give you a recommendation of going up another $10,000. Now, coming up with a check for $10,000 can kind of be a little scary because it's a big chunk of money to have to shell out. So look at what it does on a monthly payment. Let's take a look. So you got $250 that goes up to $260. And as you can see, it's not huge. Yes, it is more, but not huge. So this is where starting with a good lender first and making certain that you know, like, okay, well, if I'm at $250, I'm okay if I go to $270 or $280. Now you know where your comfort is going to be, and you can discuss that game plan and that strategy for your client. Recording this video on January 21st, 2021, we're in a market right now where in many instances, you've got to act quick. You sometimes need to be aggressive, and you sometimes need to go over that asking price. And I think that does affect people, and I get it. No one wants to pay more, but you also want to think big picture. What's the big picture here? Does it fit the right area? Are the school systems where I'd like to send the kids to school? Is it the community that I want to be in? How's my commute? Do I even have a commute anymore? These are the things that you want to think of. So let me just go up in price to say that particular client, or maybe it's you, that's in a $350,000 price point. Now, if everything was perfect, this person's paying $19.99. That was a good year. Now, let's say that instead of paying the $19.99, this is a home that, I don't know, maybe they need to go $30,000 above that particular asking price. So let's look at what that does. All right, it's more, it's $21.27. But again, you've got to run through those progressions and those numbers. In my videos, there is some tips on how do you determine that budget. So maybe watch that video if we haven't connected, or if you're just kind of Googling. And I hope that helps. Like and subscribe to my page, and I hope you find it useful. Thank you.